Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praise to the Most High, H.O.I. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shema Mashiach Yahushua, whom the world ignorantly calls God in Jesus Christ. We out here, you know what I'm saying, New York City, belly of the beast, Herald Square, you know what I'm saying, to bring out the word of the Most High. All praise to the Most High, Mashiach Yahushua. So there's a lot going on in the world now,
God.
A lot going on, man.
God.
And the Most High told us to do this in Isaiah 58 and verse 1, all right? We're in the last days, Israel. You Black, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indians, you are the chosen people of the Most High. And we're living in the last days according to biblical prophecy. And the Bible says this, Isaiah 58 and 1, and it reads thus and so. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. So the Lord told us to come out and show Israel the wickedness and the sin that they're committing.
Right.
It's our job. A lot of you say, you're always saying we always gonna defend our position on that.
Right.
You always say you go out there and stand on the corner and yell at the white man.
Right.
No, we yell at you simple, wicked Negroes too.
Right.
Hispanics and Native Americans. You always leave that part out.
Yeah, you leave that part out.
You leave that part. We yell at y'all too.
Right.
Because y'all going to hell off in the so-called white man society, man. So we yell at y'all too. We rebuke y'all. That's why a lot of y'all get mad and upset. The scriptures say they hate him that rebuketh from the gate, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly.
Right.
We get on y'all, man. There's no respect of persons from down to the lowest one of our people. If Jake is out here, he homeless and smoking crack, we gonna get on him.
God.
We don't give a damn if you homeless. You probably homeless because you smoking crack.
Right.
To on to our top celebrities, you know, Shannon Sharpe and you know, whatever these guys, man, getting all kinds of sexual
can't leave them Edomite women alone, man.
Can't leave these damn
they like a drug, a human drug, man.
Yeah, man, you can't. You didn't learn from OJ?
Yeah.
You didn't learn from OJ. Let's get the law. So we cry aloud on y'all.
You see behind you, the screen always going along with your tip. The Edomite, the cracked, that's what they are, man. They crack.
Long Bright River.
Yeah, yeah.
It says Long Bright River. Yeah. You can't make this up, man. Matter of fact, you can't make this up. Let's go to Ecclesiastes.
Right.
All right. You see the crack on her face.
Right.
The crack mark on her face.
Right.
Now check out what the Most High said. Now check it out. Right, Ecclesiastes.
Edomite women are the new crack.
Right. Ecclesiastes, the 7th chapter and the 13th verse. Right. Yeah, that white woman is like crack, man.
Yeah.
Like, and I just spoke about it.
Crack.
Homeless because you're
God.
You can't make this up.
You can't make this up.
And also that crack in a white woman's face represent that they're crooked.
Right.
They're crooked. A lot of times you niggas fall for the trap.
Right.
Look at OJ should have taught you.
Right.
The nigga had a cocaine sniffing whore.
Right.
Right. He had a cocaine sniffing whore.
Right.
She was. They said Nicole Brown Simpson was known for giving Brentwood good mornings.
Yeah,
You know what a Brentwood good morning was?
Something off.
You mean you don't even have to know.
Yeah, something off.
Meaning a woman wakes a man up by giving him fellatio.
Wow.
They said she was known for giving.
She was behind you, wicked.
Right. She was, see? Right, yeah.
She was wicked.
They said Nicole Brown Simpson was known for giving Brentwood good morning.
Yeah.
I'm paraphrasing. There was some saying like that.
Right.
A good morning, and that meant performing fellatio on your man.
Right.
It was a joke in that area.
Right.
And you know, housewives, because women talk sexual talk too.
Right.
Housewives and a dude you're dealing with.
Right.
Not going around the whole neighborhood giving all the men.
Nobody should, unless you the husband, nobody should know about that.
Right. Nobody should know about that. Right.
Yeah. If
the wives might tease and be like, "Did you wake your husband up?"
That should be a
Brentwood good morning.
That should be a private joke.
Because women talk like that. But you should only be talking about your husband.
Right.
But Nicole Brown, she was known, and that's. I mean, it's bad to be a whore, period.
Right.
But if you're known for different, I'ma say it neat, performing fellatio on different men, that's ultra nasty.
Right.
That's you just basically giving different men B jobs.
Right.
Cause no homo. And I'm just saying that because I'm a man saying
God.
it. But that's off as hell for a woman. But that's the crooked white woman for you. All right? Ecclesiastes 7 and 13. Consider the work of the Most High, for who can make that straight which he has made crooked?
Right.
That's why the crooked line was in a white woman's face. You can't make this up. Why we teaching? Because every time you Negroes get with this white woman, you get jammed up.
Right.
So Shannon Sharpe, at first I thought it was a light-skinned Eve.
Right, right.
Then I thought it was Northern Kingdom.
Right.
Then I saw everybody, because I didn't dig too deep into the story.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But everybody starts saying, you know, these black men always getting trapped with these white women.
Right.
Now, see, one thing brothers gotta understand: when you get money like that, you gotta be extra careful. You gotta be extra careful. But a lot of times, what happens? These women, they just come. They know how to come and dress up. You know, I think they said he met her in the gym,
right,
or whatever the case may be. And they know how to entice men, no matter how much money and status you got. A woman know how to put that ass in front of you and tempt you. And she know a lot of men's weakness. You know what I'm saying?
Especially against the Edomite woman.
Exactly, especially against the Edomite women. And Shannon Sharpe, you know, the white supremacists are looking at him with that King Kong Fay Ray spirit.
Right, right.
Remember LeBron James? They put him on the cover of that magazine.
Yeah, with Giselle Bundchen.
And
he was like, rah.
Looking like a King Kong.
Yeah, he's the monster ape animal, and she's the beauty queen.
Black ape nigga.
Yeah.
His whole fantasy is just to get the little petite, Southern Belle white woman.
Right.
You know, so the little dainty, innocent white woman.
Yeah.
The big black, and that was a scare, even with King Kong, that was a scare tactic.
Right.
That was like white women stay away from the big angry gorilla nigga.
Right.
That was really white supremacy trying to tell these women to stay away from black men.
And Esau is slick with that because he depicted that with something, and it's funny because we right under the
you can't make
we can't make this up. That's a big part of the movie.
That King Kong favorite
is the Empire State Building.
Right.
He's depicting the gorilla so big that he can climb up the Empire State Building.
Right.
But he can't do nothing sexual with it.
Right,
she can fit in the palm of his hand.
Right.
So he can't put his rod out and put it in.
Right.
So Esau put a barrier on it. He said, I'm gonna depict this, but I'm gonna make this thing so big that she can't even do nothing off with it because it's too big.
God.
It's 5 stories tall. She can't do it. It's a building, you know?
God. Ecclesiastes 7:13 again. Consider the work of the Most High, for who can make that straight which he have made crooked? So you so-called black men got to learn the hard way. The white woman is crooked. The so-called white race is crooked. A lot of times, even though it'll be consensual sex, what happened? You get a sexual assault charge. And a brother came on Tariq, he made a good point. He was like, why is it a lot of times they're not trying to criminally charge the men, it's a lawsuit. They trying to get a bag. They're trying to get a bag out the deal. Because wouldn't you want, first and foremost, wouldn't you want him to be locked up for the crime? Sexual assault is basically rape. In the law in Deuteronomy or Exodus, it said you should not force a woman. Right? You know what I'm saying? Just like the Hamites raped our sister Dinah. You read in Genesis that Simeon and Levi said, get circumcised and you can have our sister. And they murdered all the village of the Shechemites. I think that's Genesis 33 or 34. Right? Where they raped, nasty ass, dirty Ham.
Stinking nasty Ham.
Stinking damn Ham. Forced his way on our sister Dinah. And then when you read history of Susanna in the Apocrypha, the 2 Babylonian judges try to do the same thing. Dirty, nasty Hamites trying to rape our Judite sisters, man. Our Benjamite,
and we said, oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. Because we going to get revenge.
You know what I'm saying? And Daniel, when you read the history of Susanna in the Apocrypha, Daniel had to come and catch the Hamites in a lie. Because they tried to rape Susanna, and Susanna cried out. That's the law. In the law, you're supposed to cry out. That's why they always say if a woman, if you was getting raped, and you didn't cry out or say nothing, it's almost like you But they got their law, no is no. But these black men gonna learn with these damn white women. They gonna learn. Look at our brother Majors.
Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors. You know what I'm saying? White woman slapped him all up, and he got in trouble. She slapped him all upside his head.
And he was running, he was booking it, man.
And he got in trouble.
That dude was running like fucking Jesse Owens.
Isn't he with Megan Good now?
Yeah, he's with Megan Good.
Man,
Yeah.
she all over the damn.
Yeah, she's just an opportunist.
She's
I don't
all
trust
over the
her.
damn place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She was married to the brother she was married to.
A preacher.
They was allegedly coming into the truth.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
brothers out and they were studying, I believe.
Right.
Some when this video go out, they can correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I think they were studying with the California Hebrews.
Right,
The
right.
brothers in California.
Right.
I think they were studying with them.
Right.
And I think what it was, that pressure of Hollywood.
Right.
Because right after Megan Good divorced that brother, or whatever happened with them, she had that show Harlem.
Right, right.
And that show Harlem was off as hell.
Right.
Lesbianism.
Yeah, all that off this.
All that. So she went from a Christian man where they was possibly trying to come into the truth and learn the truth.
Yeah.
To back to this damn smut-ass TV show Harlem.
Yeah, yeah.
And one of her best friends was a sodomite.
Yeah.
The show was just, I watched like 2-3 episodes.
It's
of
just disgusting.
it was off, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
But that's what it is. You cannot make that straight, which the Most High have made crooked.
Right.
This whole system is crooked, man.
Right.
And these brothers keep getting caught out there with these Edomite women, and that's what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's going to happen, man.
Salakia, even when you hear the tapes of Shannon, because that girl is young. That girl's like 20 years old.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's 56.
Right.
So you what a 56-year-old country. He's a country Judite too. Shannon Sharpe.
Yeah.
And you hear them
Yeah,
talking.
man, not the country real quick.
Yeah.
He said, this will keep your heart on.
Yeah. God, that red pill. Yeah, that red pill.
Salakia,
Yeah, he country as hell. And when you hear them talking, it don't even sound like they compatible. He like, so you gonna beat me like dick now, huh? She's like I don't know. I'm not cheating.
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
what? What does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby. You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you.
It's like two people that don't even belong together, man.
Together,
Yeah,
man.
it's just the sexual thing. They don't have nothing. He country as hell,
You country
and,
as
and
hell,
she
yeah.
California white girl as hell. You know.
Right, this is Nehemiah 13:23. In those days also saw I Jews that had married wives of Ashdod and of Ammon and of Moab, heathen wives.
Right.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like now, Chinese, Japanese,
Yeah.
Hamite women of different nations,
Mhm.
and their children spoke half in the speech of Ashdod and could not speak in the Jews' language. They couldn't
Right.
fully speak Hebrew, but according to the language of each people. And I contended with them and cursed them. See that? Back
Right.
Nehemiah cursed the people
Come.
that was dealing with women of the other nations.
Come.
All right? And smote certain of them. He smacked niggas up.
Smacking them
Snuff
up.
niggas.
Huh.
What you doing with that white woman? Boom!
Wow. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like what's it called? Michael J. White.
Right.
You need a
Right.
brother like him to run up on Shannon
Right,
Sharpe.
right.
But Shannon Sharpe,
He's
brother
big.
does work out. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah, big
We did a
Jake.
Michael J. White or something to go up and
Yeah.
smack him upside his head.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And slack it and plucked off their hair. Nehemiah was grabbing niggas by their beards.
Right.
Snatching them and scratching them by their beards, right? And made them swear by Yahweh, saying, meaning he made them make a promise,
Yeah.
right? Ye shall not give your daughters unto their sons. And
Right.
look at this nigga, what's his name? The comedian, Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's the other one? I think Denzel's daughter, married
Right.
to some big old tall lesbian.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just look off, man.
Mhm.
And you didn't even give your daughter to a man. You gave her to a woman
Right.
of another nation.
Right.
So that's double off.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Raven
what was the
Simone.
other one? Raven Simone.
This
You know what I'm saying?
Edomite woman.
Not even an Edomite, but an Edomite woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Jamie Foxx is a big disappointment, man.
Yeah.
Just letting your daughter, well, she's grown. He really can't do nothing.
Right.
But look, I ain't going to the wedding. I don't condone that.
Right.
Even Umar Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Umar, you know, he checked. I did a live on that.
Yeah.
He checked his daughter because
Right.
she talking about she want a stud. But then he was like, yo, you you can't be with a stud or a damn white man. I don't,
Right.
none of that.
Right.
He said, I will only walk you down the aisle if you marry a black man that I approve of. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, so-called black man, a Jake or a Judite or Southern Kingdom or possibly Northern Kingdom. Ye shall not give your daughters unto their sons, nor take their daughters unto your sons, or for yourselves. Did not Solomon, king of Israel, send by these things? So Solomon, one of the top kings of Israel, the wisest men that the Lord spoke about. And the Lord corrected him and checked him and punished him for it. How much more Shannon Sharpe? But a lot of times what happens is these guys get more so embarrassed. Like people with integrity, people will look at it and be like, well, see, like OJ, he killed a white woman and got away with it. No. This nigga got charged for killing a skank-ass, cokehead, damn, performing oral sex on many men, poor white woman. That's humiliation. You went out for a slutty damn white woman like that, with one for the crack in her face. Because, you know, I don't know if the was supposed to crack, but she damn sure was a cokehead.